I apologize, you guys. This is kind of a bitchy, complaining post, but you know, I just want to shed some light on how corrupt our government really is. I mean, it's a joke, and I just got off the phone with the county, the planning and zoning, all that stuff. So anyway, I own this lots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on this map here. It's about 1.3 acre total, 1.35, something like that. Well, anyways, for one, I'm not allowed to break off any of these chunks and sell it, even though on the map it's made up of 6 different lots. I can't break any of these off and sell them separately, which I think is ridiculous. Right in the town I'm living in, I mean, they're building huge houses on little, 0.15 acre lots. I mean, less than a quarter acre, and they got a huge house on it. Yet I can't sell a half acre chunk off of my 1.35 acres. That makes no sense. But that's how it is. But if I want to build on it, this is an old outdated map according to them, and it still has these lot lines in between. Instead of having 6 lots, they want me to switch it to just one big chunk, just one big lot. But if I keep it this way, the only way I can put a home on it is if I mount it, set the home so it's facing east and west. And it has to be less than 40 feet wide, because each lot is 40 feet wide. So I have to make sure if I put a home on it that it's in between any of these lots 1 through 6. It has to be perfectly in the middle here and not be crossing any of these lines here. If it's crossing, it's against the codes and all that stuff. So I mean, I don't know, how ridiculous is that? So if I want to erase all of these lines, which I can, it's a $1,000 fee to the county, plus an additional $5,000 to $8,000 to hire a surveyor to come out and redo this map and fix it. Now, the other kicker is if I decide to get around that and put a house facing east and west and put it in between these 40-foot chunks, well, that's fine, but guess what? I still have to hire a surveyor to make sure I'm in the right spot here and I'm not crossing over any of these lot lines. I mean, it's unbelievable, you guys. It's a total joke. So, in other words, you own property, but you really don't own it. The government tells you what you can and can't do. And I can't imagine adding an HOA into that. Luckily, there's no HOA here, but I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous what you got to go through. So in other words, if I want to build on this land, either way you look at it, just to start out, I'm going to have the cost of a surveyor. And if I'm going to go through that, I might as well pay the $1,000 fee to the county and erase all these lines. So I'm going to have close to 10 grand right off the bat just to get started. Just to get started. Well, now we got to apply for a well permit. That's another cost. That could take up to 6 months just to get the permit. Don't ask me why it takes that long just to say, yeah, okay, you can drill a well. I mean, anyways, it's just, I'm sorry guys, I'm complaining and I'm bitching, but I just want to shed light on how ridiculous government really can be here in America. It's just a joke. It should not be this hard. I bought this land. I own it. Yet I don't own nothing. They're telling me what I can and can't do. It's a joke. So anyway, I don't know what else to say. I'm just disgusted with it. So anyway, if you ever buy a piece of land, really call the planning and zoning department before you buy it and just get all this cleared up and make sure there's nothing strange going on. I mean, this is not that big of a deal. I can fix all of this if I want to build on it. But it's such a headache that literally I will never build on this land because of this. It's a shame. You know, you work your tail off, save your money, sell stuff, just trying to get a freaking house on a piece of land. And they make it that doggone difficult, and it's a bunch of bullshit, plain and simple. So anyway, enough of my griping. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.